Somebody gotta do it. I take a G pad, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type of. Tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. A young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Rams.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw right away is Stafford. That's down the field, and he's got Ferguson, the tight end. And he will score. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
On the ground, this is Ashton Jeanty. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready?
They keep it on the ground with Jeanty. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Vegas.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. The RPO, that one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside. By the 45. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
Ready? Ready?
Run the draw with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and it'll be third down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Ready? Clacking 18. Buffalo 18.
On play action, it's Ward. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set. Go 20. Hey, 54.
A first down throw for Stafford. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, L.A. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Back to 60. Back to 60. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
That is brought in to the goal line and in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go zero.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. That one caught is Timray DK. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 32
A
yards.
big play to kick off
And
this
the
drive.
Rams
32 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
You
the
could
play.
tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stay on the ground with Corum. And some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Stafford now on third down. And he's into the end zone yet again. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground is Corum to start the drive. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Tyree Wilton, former 7th overall pick. They're on the tackle.
Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Right side, complete to Nacua. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Monday.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
1 quarter in the books. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
19 Tiger.
Now give to Gentry running right. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Hey, check that. Street.
They'll go again with Gentry. And let's give him about 4 on that one. That is Quentin Lake there to make the play.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Quentin, fix the Eagles.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Corum. Past the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Ready? Empty Cardinal. Let's crack all 80.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 by 6. Cut 19. Cut 19.
From the gun, here's Ward. Pass caught right side by Forty. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
19. 5 in. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll let one go down the middle. It hangs out a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Lake.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. Past the 40. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 55 yards on the game. Play action, Stafford.
That's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Come on. Hey,
motion, that's Thornton. On first down, Ward. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Throwing is Ward. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. First and 10.
Ready? Hot 70, hot
Man
70.
in motion here is Tucker.
Go.
On first and 10, Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Again, it's Ward. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. What a drive. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. His second touchdown of this first half. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders will cut the deficit to 7.
Raiders 24.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, Stafford. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. That's down the field, and he's got Ferguson, the tight end. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
54. 70.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. Stafford to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll take this to about the 28. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
2 yards.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down and 3. They'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And he'll be marked down the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raiders first down.
On play action, it's Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Ward. That's into the hands of Fulton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are able to get it back within a score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cora. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up.
And he'll take this one in. Puka Nacua, touchdown Rams. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good, and the Rams will extend this third quarter lead.
41, Raiders 27.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Hey. 70 Timberwolves.
On first down, it's Ward. Now he'll air one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Rams will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Ready.
Stafford now on first down. That's caught by Puka.
Stafford's pass complete to Puka Nacua. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second and 4.
Here we go.
Here's a designed run. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They go play action with Stafford. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Chindike that time. It's second down. Here's a handoff to Corum. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and
What can
7.
they do here on third down and 7?
Ready.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Right side, complete to Nacua. Now he's free at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
47 on the play.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Set. 22. 80.
From the gun, here's Stafford. The pressure's too much, and he goes down. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson. getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
180.
Stafford going to tap this one forward. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 11 yards on the play. It's now third down and 9.
Here's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
It's fourth down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on
Eddie
EA
Pinheiro
Sports.
on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good.
Makes the score.
And the Rams will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Go.
Off play action, it's Ward. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully help.
And he will score again. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Here comes Cora. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down line to Kobe Dean. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 50, green.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
A run out of the gun with Porter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stafford. That one brought in by Nakua. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock. That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
A gain of 26
It's
yards.
a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Davis Allen, touchdown LA. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
51. Raiders 41.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Huh. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll come up now for second down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Bowers, the man in motion. To throw on second down is Wolf. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
That's complete to DK. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession. And
back to the sideline and intercepted. Inside the 40. And he is going to score. A pick 6 with a touchdown.
And these are the big plays that can tip the scales one way or another. I mean, the game is just so close, Mike. You can't make reckless throws like that. And now they find themselves playing from behind as a result.
Makes the score Rams 51, Raiders 48.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, both try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Quorum. Good running inside the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Once again, it's Corum. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's now second.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. It is 2nd and 6. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Rams. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know as long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.